from the Velvet Attic. Another quick video just to show you another very exciting kit of ours that allows you to create your own beautiful flower garden birdhouse. This is the birdhouse here completed. Move that over a second. Oh, very pretty. And then so we've designed these kits and brought them out. Basically, it's convenience too, I think, if anything, because if you wanted to get all these sort of items and that, you might have to run around to a whole lot of different shops or order from different shops. The kit is just so convenient for you. You can just whip it out and start painting and creating, knowing that everything is there for you. Perfect as well for our stockers to run workshops with. If you're interested in wholesale, in purchasing them at wholesale to, run classes or sell them in your studios or shops, give us a shout. We're more than happy to supply. So this birdhouse kit here, we had a fantastic response to. Our bunny book box and this one were launched actually just before Christmas last year. We had a really good response, big excitement. So we are doing them. I just really think a video also shows you all the pieces and what we did and gives you some clues and hints of how to put it together. So in your kit, what's going to happen is you're going to get a box. It looks like this. It's bigger than the bunny book box. Okay, it's got a label on it telling you what's in the kit. All right, this is a 21-piece kit. You're going to have a pretty little ribbon as well, just to kiss it up. But as I said before, this is convenience for everybody involved. This is your birdhouse, MDF birdhouse, beautifully made. That's what you're going to work on. The birdhouse is 190 by 160 by 240 mils. So that's quite a fair size. Please bear in mind it's not really an outdoor birdhouse. It would be fine on patios maybe that are covered, that won't get too much rain, and that, as you know, MDF doesn't like wet rain. So this is your birdhouse, and then for your birdhouse you're going to receive a very pretty green background floral serviette, like so. So you can actually see how pretty this is. This is the serviette I basically used on the sides of my birdhouse here, and then I used our MDF fences that I glued over them afterwards. Now I left mine in this white carding color of the chipboard because it just worked with what I was doing. So you can paint them, you can wash them, you can ink them, do whatever you want with them. I use 2 per side, so you'll have 4 fences like that out of chipboard. You'll have the one green serviette that will work on both sides. Then you're going to get the same serviette but with the black background, so a little bit more dramatic. And you'll see this is for your roof here. Okay, 2 serviettes are enough to do the roof. Please remember to separate your serviettes to 3 layers and only work with the top layer when you decoupage it down. I also recommend you put a nice coat of white paint underneath if you'd like to keep the vibrancy of the serviette, because remember they lose color on darker backgrounds and the wood will even remove some color. So all your white areas will look wood color. So put a coat of white down and you'll have this beautiful vibrant roof like I had. So you've got 2 black serviette, floral serviettes like that. On the one side, maybe lift that, let me show you. On the one side, I used these very pretty little birds and branches in the chipboard, and I brought them off from the edge like that over the roof. Once again, I didn't paint them, I didn't color them, I just put them on as is. Totally up to you if you feel you want to paint them and that. And remember, our kits don't come with paints and brushes and glues and varnishes, basically because you guys have a lot of this stuff at home. You don't have to use chalk paint, you can use standard acrylic paints, whatever you've got, student acrylics, anything like that. Just paint up with what you've got and use the colors you've got. You don't have to always lay out. If you would like to purchase the same colors I used, get hold of us and we'll arrange a quote for you on those colors or whatever you need. So the reason was that everybody had brushes, everybody's got some glue, everybody's got some paint. It keeps the price down too, which is important, I think. And you can decide if you don't want to use a dusty pink on your front like this one. Okay. And you think, oh no, I want a cream or I want a mint green or whichever, you can change your coloring. And that I think is nice because it gives you your own stamp on it. So, on the front, you'll also receive a whole lot of scrolls. They're from our miniature range. And what you can do with the scrolls is you're just basically going to antique glaze them. Sorry, I have to. You're going to antique glaze them. I showed that in a previous video I did with the mixed media Marie Antoinette's and Madame de Pompadour mixed media canvases. I showed you how to glaze embellishments. I'll also do a quick video soon of that. I glaze all the embellishments beforehand, and then I attach them after I've painted and everything's dried, and that you can also varnish and then attach them or varnish over them, whichever you want. So there's enough scrolls. They mirrored the scrolls, so you can actually just continue them down your roof like I have. It just changes the shape of it, I think, which is also nice. And just go all the way down. You can use all the scrolls. Or if you feel you don't even want to and you want to use them on something else, well, go ahead. They're in the kit for you. So those are the scrolls you'll be getting. You're also going to receive from our miniature range the lily frame. Now the lily frame we put over the whole of the birdhouse, and it actually changed it to an oval, and I loved that. Also glazed it first, and then there's a little bench with a pot of flowers and a bird as well flying to the whole of the birdhouse. So I'll just move this here. Let's have a look here again. There's the front. So you can see I've glazed it. I actually used our Art Deco dark brown mixed with our glazing medium to create the glaze for this. I didn't paint the embellishments first. I just glazed straight over, and this is the coloring I got. Once it was dry, I then glued them on. Okay. Now, very exciting as well. We have a stencil in the back. We've had it cut 2 sides to work. I've actually altered it a little bit to the one I did. I wanted it a bit more pretty. So our stencil is cut ready for you to just slide in there and stencil. You can also use this on anything else. You want to put the flowers, this little L-shaped design coming down a jewelry box, go ahead and use it on all your other pieces too. Just be creative and use them on different surfaces. They are now added into your stencil collection. You could just want maybe the writing, My Secret Garden, on something you're doing for your patio garden. There's so much you can do with them. So you'll receive this stencil too. It's a high quality stencil that we supply. It's not in our stencil range. It's actually a custom one we do for this kit. So out of this kit, 21 pieces, lots of fun to be had creating. Even with your kids, family, moms, sisters, friends. You know, we're all still a bit in lockdown and not able to do our things, so it's the perfect time to sit and basically nurture your soul, because creating and painting nurtures your soul. It's soul healing. So let's create, let's make. These kits are available to order. Try and get yours now from a stockist or contact us directly. And I look forward to hearing from you. So have fun painting. Okay, until the next video, I'll show you some new kits coming out. You're going to love them. Ciao for now.